But what I'm struck by is how often people hire based on that impulse. So as an example, I just came from a conversation where there's a group that wanted to hire us. And when I asked the guy who had reached out to me, I was like, how did you, like, we didn't know each other. I said, how did you find me? Or he said, well, I knew somebody who's working in Maryland where you're doing a project, and they spoke really highly of you. And I was like, wow, we just started that project like 2 weeks ago.
Awesome.
And so he brought me into this project where, I don't know if without getting into too many details, but this is not an uncommon situation where they thought they had a project to do this particular thing. Then they realized they didn't really know what they were doing. They didn't really know what the thing was they were trying to build, and they realized they were like missing a key piece. So they reached out to me to try to see if I could help provide some clarity. And what ended up happening was I pitched them on a bunch of ideas that I thought would be interesting, and they immediately seized on it, and then they wanted to hire me. But what I'm struck by is how often people hire based on that impulse, or
Yes.
that sense of, well, this guy must be an expert because he sounds. And so I tell my kids, I'm like, to be successful in consulting, you have to know more than the person you're talking to.
Yep.
And you have to speak with enough confidence the person thinks, oh my God, this guy is really an expert.
Yep.
I could be describing the back of a milk container. You don't know what glucamate is. You're like, I don't even know what that is.
It sure sounds like you do.
He does, so I'm going to hire this guy.